It was just another drab Saturday when my mom tasked me with the chore of cleaning our attic. The old farmhouse we'd recently moved into was massive, with generations of forgotten junk stashed away. Dusty books, broken furniture, old toys, and a black rotary phone. The phone, heavy and coated in grime, felt out of place amidst the clutter. Placing it aside, I resumed my cleaning. Soon after, it began to ring. Startled, I glanced around, reminding myself that this phone was not connected to any line. It continued its chilling ring, the sound echoing eerily through the silence. Against better judgment, I picked it up. "Hello?" A raspy whisper answered. "You shouldn't have answered." I dropped the receiver, its haunting voice still clear. "You're next." Then, the line went dead. The story of the Grabber, a sadistic serial killer and part-time magician, was legendary in our town. He would snatch kids and keep them in hidden rooms, playing cruel tricks on them until their final breaths. He wore a series of devil masks, each eerily animated, changing expressions, twisting in uncanny ways. The stories mentioned his signature, an old black phone he'd used to torment his victims. Rationalizing it as a prank, I shook off the fear. But that evening, a series of odd occurrences started. First, a devil mask left on my bed. Then, I would hear footsteps when I was home alone. Soft whispers would come from empty rooms. Over the next week, I felt a growing sense of unease. I'd find the black phone in different parts of the house. My bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen, always ringing. And each time the same raspy voice would promise my impending doom. My family, thinking I was playing tricks, didn't believe me. Late one night, the atmosphere in the house grew cold, and a strong odor of decay permeated. Following it, I found myself in the attic, drawn towards the ringing of the black phone. In the corner, obscured by the dark, I could make out a figure. The Grabber. The terror I felt was palpable. My throat tightened. The world began to spin. Through blurry eyes, I saw him step into the light, one of his twisted masks staring back at me. But as my dread peaked, a realization hit me. My uncle had once told me about these devil masks. They were old magician props, reacting to the wearer's emotions. My fear was giving this mask its power. Summoning courage, I picked up a discarded baseball bat and rushed the Grabber. Caught off guard, he fell back. Seizing the moment, I ran, dialing 911 on my cell. The police arrived soon after, arresting him. It was true. He was the Grabber, having used the house as one of his hideouts years ago. The next day, investigators found a secret room in the attic, confirming my worst fears. It was a torture chamber, complete with old photos of his victims, devil masks, and the black phone. The Grabber was real, and so were the stories. Today, I'm in therapy, trying to overcome the trauma. The black phone was destroyed, and the house cleansed of its dark history. But still, some nights, amidst the deafening silence, I fear the ringing of a phone, a devil's whisper, and the cold, haunting presence of the Grabber. Because while he's behind bars, the scars he left behind are eternal. And sometimes, just sometimes, in the depths of night, I can still hear the black phone ring.